Classic Paulo Di Canio. He could finish the game off here. He does. They mean business yet again. Di Canio. Carrick. Teaser! Goal, West Ham, their first from open play. Scored by the Newcastle fan, Hutchison, against Newcastle United. A rather special moment for the Gateshead-born boy. It came down to the quick thinking of Di Canio and the bravery of Hutchison, prepared to throw himself in where boots were flying. Acuna, casual, strong defending from Daly. It's not a bad pass either. Right man, Di Canio. Mild panic in the Newcastle defence. Di Canio! Classic Paulo Di Canio. He just doesn't play the game, he lives the game. Wonderful ball out of defence by Daly. That was the raw ingredients for Paulo Di Canio to cook up something special. How many times over the last few seasons have we seen Di Canio carve a goal out of a situation like this? No stopping him.
Paquetá, now Bowen, plenty forward for West Ham here. And it's in. Well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who once scored here for Manchester United, has scored for West Ham United. And West Ham lead 2-0. No, they've had to see off plenty of early pressure in this second half, and they bounce forward and come up with a second goal of their own.
Well, what they have been, Martin, they've been clinical when they've had it. We've just seen an opportunity from one end of the field. You can see the long ball forward, and what they do, they win the seconds here. Paquetá and Guimaraes wins it, sets them on the way. And you'll just see Wan-Bissaka here coming alongside Jared Bones. He helps him on the inside run, and nobody from Newcastle's midfield, and Joe Linton or Longstaff, can get back. And I've got to say, Wan-Bissaka with the perfect finish in the bottom corner. And I said Newcastle hadn't been clinical with the chances. West Ham certainly have, and he goes low and hard across the goalkeeper.
Flick there by Hutchison, found Wright. Sinclair's making the diagonal run. Still with Ian Wright. Got the shot in and he scored. Ian Wright. West Ham take the lead. Oh, a superb bit of football from Ian Wright. And West Ham are ahead. 10 minutes into the second half. Wright goes solo on this one. Sinclair made the run that took out the defenders. Charvet couldn't hold him on.
Nice. Arnautovic helps it on. Flat-footed defending. Hernandez, he could finish the game off here. He does. Persistence pays off for Javier Hernandez. He's now seeking a hat-trick.
Well, Newcastle have just given too many golden opportunities away to West Ham. And yes, he has missed a couple in the opening minutes of the second half. But Javier Hernandez here, playing on the edge of offside. He's in acres of space, he's onside, and now he sets himself. He could have squared it easily for Anderson for a tap-in, but he's the type of player who works on confidence, takes it himself, sizes it up and passes it away from Dubravka into the net. Surely all 3 points now for West Ham.
He did well to get it in. Antonio. Bowen over the top, Benrahma. Newcastle just for a moment had lost their shape, and Antonio is bombing forward for Benrahma, who has found him. It is Antonio, and it is 4-2 to West Ham. 3/4 of an hour, what a stunning turnaround. They mean business yet again.
Wow, I mean, this is, and they have that, we know it in their locker, West Ham, that ability to break with rapid pace, and we've just seen it now. And just look at the desire from Antonio in trying to provide an option to receive the pass from Benrahma. And once he got in position, the angle was never going to be too acute for him, and that is just hit with real venom.
Can West Ham summon up one last big effort in these final minutes of the match to try and salvage something today, to take into the second international break of the season? Vladimir Sofal, who will be away with Czechia, is on the move here for West Ham. Kudus takes the touch. Oh, he finds a fabulous finish. A stunning strike from Mohammed Kudus. Some way to score your first Premier League goal, and it may well rescue a point for West Ham after all.
What a strike, Mohammed Kudus. Mentioned his left foot when he came on off the bench. Well, he certainly showcased it here. What a strike. Into the ground, little bit of space, just opened up for him. Newcastle not quite quick enough out to the ball.
Lazaridis, only his second goal of the season. Set up by Lomas. He's all of 25 yards into that top corner. Wonderful goal.
Different things. He will have basically, he set his team up as a back four, one in front of that, which is Vernon Anita, and he'll say, right, you five defend. You know, your job is to defend. Not bothered about you going forward, crossing the halfway line.
Here's Sacco, Mark Noble, and Payet. Lovely! It's a struggle to man-mark that sort of skill. Dimitri Payet, £11 million worth of burgeoning talent from Marseille. West Ham sensing a first home win of the season, ahead early.
What a fantastic finish this is. It's great from Mark Noble, does incredibly well. He's first to react, gets the knockdown, lays the ball back. Absolutely perfect. Great weight. And Payet just strokes the ball into the top corner. Doesn't try and blast it. Doesn't put his foot through it. Look, just guides the ball, opens up his foot. Absolutely perfect finish.